Hey, what's going on, you guys? It's your boy Redstone9X here. Welcome back to another Minecraft video. Now, today's video, I'm gonna be showing you guys the new stuff that has been updated to the new Minecraft 1.15 update, which basically adds like a mod called bees, which basically all of you already know about. But this, I'm gonna show you what they can do and also a couple of other features that have been added. And before I do that, guys, as always, make sure you guys hit that like button and subscribe. And turn on notifications so you won't miss a video. Apart from that, guys, let's begin today's video. Okay, guys, so what I have in the chest here are some of the new items that have been added. So we got bees, honeycomb blocks, honey blocks, bee nests, beehive, honeycomb, and honey bottles. So let's spawn in these bees and I'll explain. So these are the bees. They're basically neutral creatures that when you hold a flower, they actually follow you and you can actually breed them with it. So right click the bees and then they'll make a little baby bee. And over here, these are the hives. So this is what bees flow into after they've collected enough nectar. And once they do, they will fly back in and start making honey. And I think the process of making honey takes about at least 5 minutes. So I think you can just put in a multiple of these things. And then they will probably start making honey. And you'll see what I have these dispensers back here for later. So let's go over some of the crafting recipes while they're doing that. So first off, to craft honeycomb blocks, you need 4 of these honeycombs in a 2x2 crafting recipe. So you can basically do this in your normal survival mode crafting table. And as for honey balls, you can just scoop from those hives over there. And to make honey blocks, you need 4 of these bottles to get you 1 honey block. Oh, and also if you just put 1 honey bottle in the crafting table, it will actually, that's another way for you to get sugar. And actually another interesting thing about honey is that, hold on, let me give myself a potion effect. If you're actually poisoned, then you can actually use honey to actually cure your poison. So that's actually a pretty cool way for you to get rid of like bad potion effects like that if you can't find cows to milk. Because milks are another way for you to get rid of the potion effect. And as you can see, this bee has like a bunch of like several dots on it, which means he's filled with honey and he's releasing pollen. Which basically means it can help you plant your crops if you have a farm around. So let me take this little bee over to the hive so that he can start producing honey for me. It should. And also another thing is that they do not appreciate rain. And when that happens, they will fly into the hives for shelter. Okay, they should start flying in now. They can't get very far, and I don't know why are all of them over there. They should be able to fly into the hives. I don't know why they're not doing that. Again, they will fly to the... Oh, you see that bee just went into the hive. And when the weather is clear, they will come out. Wow, there was a lot of bees, so I was actually wrong. So they need to start making more honey for me so that I can show you what I was talking about. Again, so now let's talk about that while we wait for these things. So the honey hive, that what you need is actually 3 of the honeycombs plus 6 of any type of wood plank. And now let's go over the advancements. So, oh, and also they added in the accessibles that you can actually change your sneak and sprint. So it means if you toggle sprint, you can actually just press that, and then you don't have to hold down the sprint key. So that's actually a pretty cool setting. Okay, now let's get on with the advancements. So we got Be Our Guest, which is to use a campfire to collect honey, and a beehive using bottom without aggravating the bees. So what that means is we have to put a campfire underneath these beehives. Campfire, place, and let's get rid of these fences. And what the campfire does is that it calms the bees, so that way they don't become so aggravated when you take their honey. So again, right now they're not doing that at the moment, because they're just doing their own thing for some wrong reason. Okay, for honey blocks, they actually have the same sticky properties as a normal slime block would. Same thing with the slime block. And one of the other advancements actually related to this, hold on, let me it's called a sticky situation, which means if you catch yourself on the side of those blocks while falling, then you'll get the advancement called sticky situation, which is to jump into a honey block to break your fall. And that's actually what they do, so that if you slide on them, you won't take fall damage, because you'll slowly be dropping to the ground. And another thing about these things is that other mobs don't really appreciate walking on these things, because it's really sticky. Because it prevents you from walking fast or jumping. Because look, I can't even jump over 1 blocks. So which means is that you can also create like a little honey trap to trap mobs in. So let me get a creeper or whatever to demonstrate. Hopefully it doesn't blow up while I'm trying to showcase this. But basically, okay, never mind. Let me fix this. And now, since I knocked him into the pit, he can't escape. Because it's so sticky that, look, he can barely walk, so... you can also use this for, like cows... cows, pigs, or sheep, so that way they won't get away from you. I mean, it could be a pretty cool way for you to, like, keep your mobs in one spot in case they try to wander off somewhere you don't want them to. Okay, we're still waiting on the honey over here, so let's do stuff with the golem. So basically they added a new texture, so like when he's heavily damaged, he'll start to crack. He has a couple stages. So what they added is that you can now use iron ingots to repair them back to full health. Like this. And they're all better again. And as for the dispensers right here, they're there that, so basically you can now use dispensers to actually to collect honey from bottles and also to shear these beehives or bee nests right here. I mean, it's actually pretty similar to what you can do with normal Minecraft sheep, that if you put a dispenser right there with shears, I believe you were able to shear them. Like that. So that's basically the same scenario with the bee nest right here. I mean, obviously, apparently they're not doing it right now, so... But yeah, that's basically what they do with that. And let me clear this weather right here. And for the honey blocks that you are able to decorate and actually make, you can actually make the inside of your house look like a beehive, which can actually be pretty cool. And also another thing you should know is that if you actually aggravate one bee, they will actually all get angry. So they will all try to round up against you, and they will actually leave their stingers inside of you, and I believe the poison will just keep happening, I believe, until you die. Or until a skeleton shoots at you. What are the odds? Obviously, I did not have my spawn, so give me a second, let me find my stuff again.
6.5 hours later.
Okay guys, I'm back and I found all my stuff again, and as you can see, the bees have finally made their honey, so now I can show you what the dispensers can do, and now you can obtain the honeycomb and the bottle of honey. So when I flip this lever right here, it actually shears the hive, the bee's nest, and actually I obtain honeycomb. And now when I do the same thing, but with the glass bottle, it will actually put the honey in those bottles. And actually, you can tell that it's filled with honey just by looking at the texture real close, and see that these yellow stuff right here is the honey. And you can tell the difference between an empty nest and a full nest of honey. So just be aware of that. And again, always have a campfire when you're doing this sort of thing. Because if you do not have a campfire while getting the honey, the bees will also get angry at you. And now there should be a little bottle of honey just waiting for me. I believe it's also one of the advancements as well to have the bees get into the hive so that they don't get caught in the rain. So let's get them all in the hive. Actually, let me show you what the advancement is. Yeah, it's to be our guest one. Oh, and also there's another one, which you have to have 3 bees inside a nest and then use a silk touch pickaxe to move it. So I'm gonna do that before I end off this showcase today. So So hold on, enchant, Redstone IX, Minecraft, Silk Touch. So once you do that, I believe this one should be full, so let me try. Yep. Achievement unlocked, totally beat location. Or maybe not, I took it while aggravating the bees. Oh, and also I forgot, I'm not sure if I mentioned this earlier, I probably did, but when they sting you, they actually leave their stingers inside of you. And basically means that for the bees who don't have stingers, end up dying eventually because without their stingers they can't survive. And yeah, that is pretty much most of the stuff that is in Minecraft 1.15. And also, if you want to know more information or what other stuff that they added to Minecraft 1.15, click the link in the description for the Minecraft patch notes. And then you can find out more stuff about this version of Minecraft. But I just decided to showcase this stuff about the bees because they're actually pretty cool mobs that you can actually tame and actually use to collect honey for good purposes and stuff. And yeah, that's gonna wrap up for today's video, guys. If you guys enjoyed this video and want to see more videos like this, make sure you guys hit that like button and subscribe. And turn on notifications so you won't miss a video. Oh, and also we are on December the 15th, so we are 10 days away from Christmas. So get hyped for that. And apart from that, guys, thanks for watching today's showcase, and I'll catch you all in the next one. Goodbye.